Welcome to Logic Shala. When we start solving Boolean equations, it is really important that we develop a good understanding of and or logic. To develop the understanding, today we will consider one of the input variable to be constant at 0 and 1. And let's see how and or react to it. So, in this truth table, we will consider b as constant. Once we will take it as 0 and the other time we will take it as 1. So when I write this equation, this means that I am changing the variable a but I am keeping b constant at 0. So in this, if you look, the output when b is 0 in both cases is 0. This means it doesn't matter if a is 1 or 0. If one of the variable is 0 in AND logic, you will always get a 0. So whenever you encounter a particular expression, when there is one variable 0 and it is AND to any other big equation, it entirely will become 0. So this particular thing is really useful for simplifying expressions. Now let's see the other way. What if we put b as 1? In this, we are looking at these two particular cases. Now here you can observe when b is 1 and a is 0, the output is 0. And when b is 1 and a is 1, the output is 1. That means this 0 is exactly what the a value is and this 1 is exactly what the a value is. So in this case, I can write that a dot 1 is a. Now let's go to the OR logic. In OR logic, let's consider that b is 0. When b is 0, the a exactly is reflected at the output. That means whenever I will encounter a 0 as one variable on one side of the OR operation, I can always write the other entire expression. Not necessarily it will always be a single variable. It can be an entire complex equation I can exactly write in the output. Now, let's go at the last expression when 1 is constant as one variable in the OR operation. It is very easy. When b is at constant 1, we can see that a is 1 and here also is 1. So it doesn't really matter what exactly the value of a is when one variable is constant at 1. So in this, I can always write 1. So if you look at this, many times we get confused, but if we know the basic truth table and basic logic of AND and OR, it is very easy to find out whether we have understood these simplification expressions correctly or not. I really believe we do not need to learn these things. Even if we forget, at the time of solving, we can quickly interpret it. If we follow this particular approach, it will be very easy to solve all the Boolean expressions. Please let me know in the comments if you need more such explanations and also give the feedback.